Hi guys, my name is Crystal. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Welcome old subscribers, welcome new. My name is Crystal and I'm a 54-year-old woman who is going for a scan today, just to check everything's working okay with my ovaries and etc. I'm a woman, I was born a woman and I've always been a woman, and all this mickey taking about me being a man when I am obviously a woman is a complete joke. So I just take it with a pinch of salt, the mickey taking, and I laugh at it because I know what I am. I've got my birth certificate in that drawer and I was born a girl. So basically, I am just wondering if a taxi is going to turn up later on to take me to the Medway Maritime Hospital from Corries Road in Rochester, because I was told this was an urgent scan, it needs to be done urgently. I did try and postpone it till March, and I was told that they need to get things done by a specific time frame. My son was going to come down yesterday to Kent and I told him to stay in London. He's better off in London than he is down here, I can assure you. So I'm in this flat by myself, no one is taking me up to the hospital, no relatives, no carers. The hospital said they was going to organise a taxi to take me up there. I have no money to go to the shops, or you know what I mean. So I want to come straight home. And I've been having trouble outside lately and I would like transport back home. However, my mum rang while I was out walking Max this morning. So I was walking my dog. I phoned my mum back because there was a group of workmen by the steps. There was a man walking a fairly big dog on a big lead coming up the path. I was on my own. So I rang my mum up and I was on loudspeaker talking to my mum as I was approaching the field. So I walked up the path and it was relatively quiet. There was a couple walking and there was somebody else on the field. So I listened to music. I spoke to my mum. And she said, well, you can always come round to my flat, Ginestra, after the hospital appointment. Well, I said, it's a bit late for that, isn't it, to go round to yours after the hospital appointment. I don't know how long I'm going to be. So I said, well, I think it would be better if I went up to see you tomorrow, which is Saturday. And if he's got noisy kids upstairs, well, that's great for me because then I can go and see my mum tomorrow. Do you know what I mean? So I chatted with my mum on the field for a bit and I'm trying to lose weight. So I'm doing exercises on the field because I need to lose weight because my cholesterol is too high. And it can clog up your arteries in your heart and your legs, etc. So I'm trying to lose weight. So I put my music on loudspeaker. I don't wear big black earphones. I don't put earphones in my ear. I listen to things on loudspeaker because I've got nerve damage to my face and head. Because I had a traumatic accident in 2015. And I'm not limping. I don't limp. I had a bit of paralysis in my leg about 2 weeks ago. It just went numb. My hands and bottoms of my feet are going numb. And I'm feeling very dizzy and faint, but I'm not limping. And I don't wear black earphones because I can't wear earphones. That is a disability. I can't wear earphones on my head. They squeeze my head as well, the big ones. So I put music on loudspeaker. I've been listening to David Guetta, on loudspeaker, and it helps me keep fit, a bit of music. So I'm starting to get myself back together. I'm starting to feel a bit more positive, trying to get excess weight off, and I can listen to my music on loudspeaker. So as I was coming back around to go home, there was a very thin guy, looked like he had no teeth, with a really thin white dog. And this white dog comes bounding over to Max like he's stalking Max. Then it bounds off, and I just ignore it because I'm just listening to my music. And I just carry on doing my exercises and let the bloke finally puts a lead on his dog. Because if you show no reaction, people get fed up. If you find if people aren't irritating you or they're not getting a reaction, they just like go away, and he did. He went away. So I then walked home into my flat, and I've been on and off speaking to people on Plenty of Fish and Facebook dating, but it's the same rubbish. They don't want to meet. They don't want to go anywhere. And I just like, yes, whatever, get on with the rest of my day. I'm not stuck to a phone anymore. I used to be stuck to the phone 24/7 listening to rubbish. Someone trying to keep me indoors by calling me names, saying things, making me feel awful about myself. It just doesn't work anymore. So I'm going to go off and I'm going to cook myself some lunch. I've got to drink 2 pints of water before this scan. 2 pints of water, and I can't go to the toilet, which is going to be a challenge, drinking 2 pints of water and not being able to. You mustn't go to the toilet till you get to the hospital. It's so they can see the organs inside your body, you see. So I've got to drink 2 pints of water, and I'm going to eat my pizza. If a taxi doesn't turn up, I have not got the money to get a bus or a train. And someone asked me, can you get the train to Gillingham? I don't know really where the hospital is from the Gillingham train station. It's a bit of a maze. The only way I know how to get to the hospital from Chatham is across the Gillingham Lines Heritage Park. So we'll see what happens, whether they do provide a taxi. But if they don't, I'm not going up there. I have no money on me to get transport, and I'm not walking. So like I said, probably whether the post comes before I leave, I don't know. No taxi, I'm not going. I'm not being mucked about with anymore. And they better provide transport back. The trouble I've had outside as well. See you later.